Welcome to Navigating Your Day. It's Tuesday, the 9th of January 2018. 9 in Jin Jitsu came into the universe, meaning the end of the old cycle is the beginning of the new. So 9 serves as a way of tying up something that we've been working on in order to provide a platform for us to launch something new. It is about transformation. So if, for example, you've been like me, you've been working on your schedule for the year. I know that the very organized ones have already done that in like November, okay, but I'm a little bit slower. So I've been working on my schedule for the year and my plan for the year and what do I want for this year, and particularly in terms of my career. And so I've been brainstorming and I've been putting lots of things together and I've been bouncing ideas off people, and it's been a very creative week. And so especially yesterday, I had loads of ideas, lots of plans, lots of enthusiasm. So that's a bit like stirring up the pond. I've now stirred up the pond and now the water's a bit murky. So my natural instinct is to just carry on going, right? But in actual fact, a 9-day is about allowing that pond to settle. And then you can see more clearly what's going on, and then you can take that into the future tomorrow. So the 9 enables us to consolidate and to transform so that we can then, it's a bit like recharging. It gives us a little recharge period so that we can launch into the next cycle again. There might be tension between the 9 and the 1 today, because the 1 of January, that 1 just wants to move forward. It wants to get going. It wants to initiate. It wants to inspire. It wants to make a difference. It wants to be the leader. And so the energy of January is very much about moving forward. We almost feel compelled to move forward because it's the beginning of the year, and that's great. But we also need to have periods of moving forward with drive and then recharge, and moving forward with drive and recharge. And that's where the 2 of 2018 helps us, because it helps us to maintain the balance. But you know what? We can't maintain the balance if we lose the awareness. So that's the reason why I do these clips, so that we can actually start off our day and have this awareness. Or even if you watch us at the end of the day and you realize, oh, bugger, that's why the day was the way it was. Then tomorrow you can enter the day with more awareness. It doesn't matter if you know what the number is or not, okay? All right, so I'll get off my little soapbox now. So you may find yourself being pulled to do more and not consolidate as much. Just know that you need both. And so tap into, how does it make me feel? So you know what, if you are feeling very creative today and you want to drive forward and it's making you feel amazing and it's energizing you, by all means go for it. But you know what, if you're trying to stick to the schedule and you are trying to get things done and all you're doing is feeling frustrated and bloody miserable, then maybe you just want to take a little bit of time to step back and recharge. Check in with yourself. How does this make me feel? If it's not making you feel good, then maybe you want to try a different strategy. You want to take a little break before you get back to the task, or whatever the case may be. The hero today is a 3. And interestingly enough, the villain today is also a 3. So when you have the hero and the villain as being the same number, well, you have benefits and drawbacks, right? The benefits are that you're less likely to be pulled into the villain position, because the hero gives you that awareness. And the drawback is that if you are pulled into the villain position, it generally tends to send the whole life map into its reactive mode, and that can create a little bit of stress, right? So you need to be aware. So the 3 in the hero position helps us to move more smoothly through life, to actually go with the flow of life, to set goals that are realistic and attainable, to work out strategies, to tap into our creativity. Now, this is brilliant. However, this is a fire number, and the 1 of January is an air number, and fire and air, air fuels fire. So again, this might increase the drive to be wanting to do things. And you know what? If you're feeling good while you're doing it, great, go. Set the strategy, set the goal, work on your long-term plan. But the minute it no longer feels inspiring, take a break. Do something fun. Lie on the grass. Go for a walk. Have a swim. Read something. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted, right, actually, because 3 in the villain position, that's what it means in the villain position. Instead of being focused and instead of having our creativity focused, we get distracted. We get distracted by low priorities, and then what happens is we realize we've just spent 2 hours on social media when we're supposed to be having a 10-minute break. We've actually done nothing except maybe fill our heads with all sorts of crap that doesn't need to be in there, because really, most of the stuff that you read on Facebook is like that. That wasn't necessarily true, but you know what I'm saying, okay? So you get sucked in, basically. You get sucked in, you get distracted, and then that energy of the 3 and the 1 that's actually happening in the life map says, yeah, but you see, you should have got more done, and we've been so driven today, and we had all these ambitions, and oh my God, you didn't do it, and you're a useless person, and you're never going to reach your goals, right? So beware of the distraction. The distraction can be eating, it can be TV, it can be working, it can be socializing, it can be talking crap to your colleagues, whatever. Beware of the distractions today. Safety energy lock number 9 is located on the thumb. So if you hold your thumb, you help to harmonize safety energy lock number 9, and you also help to harmonize yourself with the energy of the day. And the thumb is associated with the skin, which is the surface of the body, and it's the surface boundary. So it is also about being able to set boundaries for yourself so that you can check in with yourself, so that you can be true to what it is that you need and you can nurture yourself optimally today. Holding the thumb also harmonizes the spleen and stomach organ function energy, and so it brings balance between the thinking and the feeling, which means that then the action that we take is more aligned with what we really want and with who we really are, and it helps to harmonize worry and anxiety. So all of that just from holding your thumb, taking a couple of deep breaths. Be kind to yourself today, tread lightly, and I'll see you tomorrow.